Hey everybody, welcome to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and this is the 36th episode in my 4th Age of Wonders 3 Advanced Strategy series. Let's get right into it here this week. Just a few comments. The first one is from Tarsak. We've got Reassemble could be useful when dealing with Rot, especially since it jumps to other machines within 3 hexes. He pointed this out with respect to this upcoming battle here, when we're sieging Purple's capital. His leader there, who did cast Rot in the last battle, he correctly pointed out, that guy could cast it much more often in this battle since he's going to actually be there and won't have to deal with the double cost for casting spells. And I have several machines he could try to hit with it. Useful to know that Rot does spread out to machines within 3 hexes, so I need to kind of keep these guys spread out a bit. That's a mechanic I had actually forgotten about, so I appreciate the reminder. But yes, I will have to be probably dealing with that a bit more often, but that'll be on the next turn. Once my Druid's army shows up, this should be a significantly easier battle. He will probably have to spend some time disjuncting Beastward, or he's just going to get wrecked anyway. Kenneth Larson is thinking that the undead capital, or sorry, the Draconian capital may be northeast of my undead city. I'm not... Oh wait, it's right here. Never mind, we can actually see it on the map. Yeah, it's a little ways off, but I do need... Yeah, I'm gonna have to march through a lot of their territory to get there. And actually, I need to pay close attention to the route I take, because I'm just now noticing the absolute pain in the butt rapids moving right through the middle of everything. So basically, I either need to go north and sail around this way, try to land here, maybe take this city, and then move to the east, or I could take the longer but probably safer land route, going through here, and then either trying to embark across at this point or go all the way around. I don't really know what the best option is. See, now I'm really wishing I did have my navy up here, because if I did, I could use it to guard these guys and sail them around, but the navy's not here, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. Last comment came from CMCK, and he mentioned that I should consider building support units as well as stone walls and raised defense building in all the cities that are currently have the Grand Palace and are just producing merchandise. That's a good idea, especially just from a defensive perspective. Having a few support units here and there is always useful. I don't know that I need them in all of my cities. I don't really want to be wasteful with my money. I do have a pretty good outer shell around most of my cities. However, there are some that I think could definitely use it. This one, of course, does have some civic guards in it, but let's be honest, that's a pretty crappy defense. This city is right on the front line. I have no idea what could be coming through here. Could be Tigrans, could be... Actually, it probably would just be Tigrans at this point. But anyway, this city could get hit hard. And I should definitely upgrade that with some new stuff. I will probably go ahead and throw some Forge Priests in there. I think that city does have the Forbidden Sanctum. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a few of those guys here. And there's probably a few other cities. I'll try to just keep an eye out for them as I'm playing. I can't say that I'm going to actually remember that. Let's get the Altar of Bound Souls there first. But yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to at least have a few support units spread out here and there. I might use my new human city down here to make some... because I think I'm making the Magic Academy first. I'm going to make some human priests here and spread them out around a little bit too. So... I think this city here could maybe use some defenders in it, because I don't know what could come from the underground from this direction. I don't know how far the Draconian has moved through this territory. So I guess that city could be one that would need it. This city's already got defenders in it. This city's kind of isolated. I'm not going to worry too much about that Naga city there. This is primarily the front line at this point against the Tigrans. And then I've got units moving through here constantly. So most of my other routes are covered. The weak points that I'm seeing, and you guys can feel free to point out any that I have missed, because I think this is all walled off too still, yeah. The weak points I'm primarily seeing are this city here, and probably this city here are the two where I need defenders most. And of course, Edoras, but that's got units in it already, so... yeah, I think that's primarily where I'll be reinforcing, and I should get stone walls in those cities as well. So I think I got them in here already. That city does have stone walls. Okay, so I'll be kind of working on that as we go. Otherwise, that's it for this week. So let's kind of keep this moving here. This city is new to me now, and I've got... See, I got my units kind of spread out and a little messed up here because of where everybody's running around to. I know I'm going down to that library to look for some reanimators. Tarsec also suggested if I don't find any, I could always build Archons here. Archon casters, which would help. Getting reanimators now would be better, but they wouldn't be bad to have around. I don't know what I'm going to do with that city for sure yet, but considering all the Titans I have, I feel like that would be probably a good choice. Theocrat leveled up. Vow of Poverty, probably not in the great scheme of things. I don't think it'd be that important. I'm not planning on fighting a whole lot of undead. I'm trying to think of what he could be going up against fighting a warlord, because that's what they're going to be doing, a draconian warlord. I don't know. I mean, I guess Holy War is alright. Oh, wait, no, that's only for devout units. Yeah, if that was for all units, that'd be OP. Mighty Meek, probably not. I got a lot of tier 4s. I got some higher tier units that should do fine against the Manticore Riders. And Monster Slayer doesn't affect them. I don't really know what this guy needs. I guess I'll just buff his stats. Yeah, Divine Protection's good for resistance. What's Power of the Word do? Power of the Word might be kind of nice. It costs 20 to cast. I'm wondering what that does if it fails. I wonder if it would say in the Tome of Wonders. Because some of those spells that affect all units on the battle are still very useful, even if they fail. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. It might come in handy at some point. Okay. Let's cycle through the rest of these. Yeah, Master's Guild's fine. Don't really care what they're building. They just need to keep building stuff. This city was one that was going to make... Yeah, this city was one that was going to make epic Dwarf Firstborns. Not Firstborn, Forge Priests. My goodness, Dwarf Forge Priests are the ones that cast Firebolts. This city could make really good ones. That makes me wonder or question whether I should bother making them at the other city. I guess from a short-term perspective, I really probably should. It's going to be a little while before I can clear that Forbidden Sanctum. It actually could be a very long while before I clear that. So yeah, I definitely should go ahead and just build them at the other city for now. Besides, that city's still got Grand Palace upgrades it has to do. Got my wooden walls back. I need to get the stone walls. Because that city, I did sell the stone walls when I thought they were going to capture it. Archer could... I guess Archer just sit there. Yeah, I'm not going to pull anyone out of there right now until I know what the Draconian's going to throw my way. Because if a whole swarm of Manticore Riders comes out of nowhere, I'm going to have problems. That city's already got a Grand Temple queued up. I'm wondering if there's anything else. No. Grand Palace would be the next thing to come after that. And, yeah, I think Grand Palace comes next. Summer of Love, alright. Population boost is always nice. That Dwarf City just finished joining my empire, so we'll start the process of upgrading them. I believe we will begin with a storehouse. And I kind of want these guys to get up towards the front line. I think they've been goofing around back here for long enough, and I know I want those phalanxes against the Manticore Riders. I wonder if they could deal with... Nah, that army's a little beat up at the moment. I don't want them trying to take that enchanting tree on their own. I'll send something out for that later. That's actually not a bad quest. Slay some dragons, get 2 toadstool fairies and a vassal. What kind of firepower do I have here? Not a whole ton. I don't really even have other units in the area either. I know he's headed out here. dig around up in this area. Yeah, that's where he was going. I can run over there with these guys real quick, but I really kind of want this army doing other things, specifically leveling him up. Then I could actually clear that. Once he's leveled up, I could clear this no problem. Wonder if, how close is he exactly? He's 845 out of 900. Need to cheese some XP out of something. I'm thinking about going for that tomb. Is there anything else closer? Could always just go after the Draconian city. There is a tomb along the way, but I hate to like leave and then come back. Not really a good option for them, as far as I can tell. I've cleared a lot of this other stuff. I guess I probably should clear that tomb because it'll give me some resources. It's I kind of wasted some movement going back this way, but I really want to level him up. And then if I can do that, then I can clear this off, which gives me a bunch of extra gold, as well as population growth, knowledge. Yeah, I'm going to go back and clear that, and just, I'll see if I can. They could probably even go down and clear the dungeon, or that too, if he needs a little more XP. I guess, this is sort of the point of having this army. They're training, so once he gets Chaos Rift, I'll be able to actually do some real stuff with him. Let's see, I'm running low on cash now because of all the upgrading. I kind of want to be careful what I buy. I do need a siege workshop in the city, so I'll go ahead and take it. And now I'm down to 1 gold. I do think that I could handle that quest. I wish I knew how many bone dragons I was up against. It says it's a medium difficulty. I do have a flame tank, but I don't really have anything else good. I'm going to accept that quest, and then I'm probably going to forget about it. But, what's the worst that could happen? If I forget about it and it doesn't get done, well, boo-hoo, I'll just kill the fairies later. But I would kind of like to have a couple free toadstool fairies. That wouldn't be bad. I think the next Juggernaut, the next Juggernaut really needs to continue to reinforce out here. But I'm sure eventually I'll be able to get something up there to deal with that. If the end of that quest gets close, feel free to remind me, because that could be a few episodes from now. This city is... I'm probably going to lose this city, actually. So I'm just going to leave that on merchandise for now. I actually may want to sell those walls. Yeah, I have no way of defending that city. If they want it, they'll take it. So I'm going to sell those walls off. We'll get it back later. I'm falling back to this position while my king's army has some time to wreck the Tigrans. Whoops. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally clicked on that particular guy's symbol. Specifically that guy. Let's see. King's got heal undead, but it's going to get spent all on the Titans. Well, we'll put him in there with the Theocrat anyway. I think I just called him my king. He's not my king. I'm going to just figure out that mess of units on the next turn, actually. I'm trying to figure out, okay, who goes with who, what now, but I'll figure it out on the next turn. They're all kind of messed up right now. Alright, got a little exploration going down here. An independent city, huh? Who's this? Oh, hey, there's some dragons. What's my alignment at? Oh, minus 1,225. I think I can afford that. I'm going to make friends with those dragons for now. Have them let me know when you're ready to talk. And the open borders is nice because I can continue using this river for defense. That won't matter if that Manticore Rider decides it wants to come after me. At least I know there's Tigran units in this area now. I did notice these guys chilling out right down here. I don't know if they'll attack the knights or not. I'm going to send the firstborn... I'm going to actually let these two firstborns buddy up together and wait here for a minute. So I don't know exactly where they're going to need to go yet. They're not going to make it out to the island in time to make any difference. They can move one space further. And all these guys have to go on wait mode. I'm gonna send these galleons up and just see as much as I can. Okay, so any of those manticores are welcome to come out after those galleons. Should do decently well against them. I'm not seeing enough to be a huge threat, but now these guys can kind of keep an eye on things for my king's group. Alright, so I found this up here. Let's see what's up here. Just a tiny little island, it looks like. Yeah, tiny, useless little island. Nothing special. I'll probably scout out around here a little bit anyway, because I want to see where if there's any pirates up there anywhere. Okay, so I know I can't actually get this guy through that way. I've intentionally blocked that all off. So I think I have to go all the way around with him. Yep, pretty sure I do. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Okay, engineer to the front line. These guys have just been sitting here watching armies go by for forever and just haven't been able to actually stop and do anything about them. He can still move. Oh, that's because there's a road tile. Now I'm good. Okay, now I can start casting other spells if I want to. I'm sure mana fuel cells would be useful somewhere. I've gotten some new cities since I started casting. Oh, you know what? I want earth elementals too. I forgot how much I like those guys. They are one of my favorite tier 3 units. You know what? I'm gonna get some of those. I don't think there's any other particularly useful spells. I do want to make sure I cast Embrace Darkness wherever I summon them at. I want to make sure I have Spelljammers in useful places. I do have one there. Don't have one in that dwarf city, but I don't have anything to defend that dwarf city either. I have a Spelljammer here. And do I have one underground by my choke point city? Yes, I do. Okay. I might want to consider putting one there, but I don't have any units to defend that spot at the moment. Okay, so who needs mana fuel cells? That city's got it. This city probably could use it, since I'm in the process of upgrading it. I'm kind of running into a little bit of a gold shortage again. I think I'm gonna get started on summoning elementals. I think that sounds like the best thing to do at the moment. As a matter of fact, I could start summoning them right there in my choke point city, right where I think they're most needed at the moment. Does this city have Embrace Darkness on it already? It does not. So I'm going to throw that on there on the next turn and then summon an elemental or two. Having all those extra channeling points is going to really help in the late game because those elementals are amazing. And they should be pretty good against anything that the warlords would throw at me. They're weak to blight, but I'm not really dealing with any blight stuff. I'll let that finish doing what it's doing. Alright, I think I'm good. Let's go to the next turn. Now, I could get attacked here. I doubt it. I think they'll probably just reinforce that city because they don't have a whole heck of a lot of defenders in there. I am interested to see what these guys do. Whether they try to counterattack. If they go straight west, that could be a sign of a counterattack in the overworld map. If they try to get down to that cave entrance, it'll be pretty obvious what they're doing. Okay, so they're either reinforcing this city here or preparing a counterattack. I think it was just the flying units that left that group. Did they abandon this city? No, I think they put a couple new things in it and shuffled stuff around a bit. The way they've split up could be a weakness for them. If my units could move far enough to take advantage of it, I don't think they can. And I don't think I want to spend more time trying to position my armies around. I think I could take that group there. They don't have hardly any ranged defenders on their walls, and I've got a lot of siege. I should be able to handle that battle. Those are human phalanxes, not oh, that one's a Tigran. Jeez, yellow's got a lot of moves that they're making. Okay, it's finally blue. I think, I haven't really seen much of anything out of blue. I saw some of them earlier underground in this area when I was doing stuff around my dwarf vassal city over there. But other than that, I haven't seen or even heard anything out of blue for pretty much this whole game. I hope they don't become, like, super powerful. If I draw too much of red's attention from the front and blue takes over stuff from behind, they could be a tough fight later in the game with their inflict stun on the Mana Core Riders. There's an awful lot of red showing up around here. Still have more than enough defenders for what I'm up against there. They just sailed their war breeds out of here. Wonder if they saw what's going on down here. Alright, so on the next turn I need to make sure I get that Necromancer in there. And the Theocrat both, because he's got the undead aura thing. Wait, a city is rebelling? Why are they cranky? Enemy in domain disliked terrain and hated terrain. Okay, well. Oh, hi. Oh wait, that's the city that's gonna fall anyway. I don't care. Who is that? That is a Draconian warlord army leader with throw chicken. Okay. Their mounted units all got the 15 health bonus. Alright. I am going to summon a whole ton of Earth Elementals, because I have more mana than I can possibly spend right now. Can he make it? Yes, he can. Excellent. Alright, that won't be easy for them to punch through. I just have to hope they don't sneak around the other way. Which that guy very well could. It might be worth leaving, like, just a couple people back here. Alright, yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna go around here. Be sneaky with this guy, so I got some advance warning if anything tries to come around the other way. For the moment, I will leave just a couple units down here. Just so they can't send like a single unit through to nab this city from me. Especially if I'm going to be summoning elementals up here. That city will be plenty well reinforced. We'll leave them on camp for now. Alright. What do we want to research next? I'm actually getting close to finishing all the research. I think at the moment, I would really like to have just more casting points, I think. Probably not going to deal with a whole bunch of summoned units, so let's just get more casting points for now since I'm summoning those elementals. That seems like a good idea. Really low on gold. I'm just going to have to go back to production there for now. And probably here as well. Oh, I just got a Juggernaut, though. That's... okay, that actually changes things a little bit. I should be fine against the undead dragon. Let me scout it first. Actually, it's only a medium difficulty. I should be alright. Oh yeah, I've got this. Yeah, I can take care of this, get some fairies. Oh, hang on. I'm going to abort that attack. Who has... that guy? That's the one that can chop down the forest as he moves through it. Aw. You guys should probably just get out of here. Oh, those guys are not going to like what my, yeah, they're not going to enjoy all that fire damage. Unfortunately, they're going to get up in my face before I can do anything about it. Okay, why don't you guys just leave? You could also try to... these guys are just a drain on my economy. I may as well do this. Hey, how about that? You know what? That dragon does not do a whole lot to them. And I can actually prevent the dragon from hitting them at all by moving this tank here. All right. Well, that was easy. Cool. I will take it. Wouldn't mind having an extra vassal city right now. More money, the merrier. That group might not be quite as easy for me to deal with that army. Probably would be okay. Let's see what the game thinks. Oh wait, no, I got fairies to help too. Yeah, I may as well just clear that and take the stuff. Probable victory, huh? Okay, well, I suspect the Civic Guard's going to die. I might lose him, may lose the archer, but if it clears out some tier 1 units that are just kind of draining things a little bit, which I have way too many of those Civic Guards, and gets me some good items in the process, I'll take it. You know, if they're going to let me just charge up here for a turn, that's fine. Alright, I'm just going to lob a shot over there and get him to charge at me. Actually, I may as well lob one where it hits everything. Hits more than one person. I can burn those guys to death, I think. Yep. I'll stay as far away as I can. I know I didn't hit the Mystic on that turn, but that's okay. We'll get to them. Trying not to line anyone up to make too easy of a shot for those Sphinxes. Actually, you guys might want to hang back. fairies don't really care much about the fire. That's alright. Alright. Might be able to finish off one of them with the archer. Yep. Probably better to take out the other mystic, I suppose. That's, fire broadside might be useful in this situation. 2 hex radius, huh? Alright. I will take a couple hits doing this, but he can handle it. Cool. Free stuff. Thick Iron Greaves, Frostling Queen's head ornament, Jack's Gift. There's some decent items in there. I always like the extra defense. Cure Disease I don't really care much about. I like the extra health. I'll take that reward. I can probably use that. You know what I'm going to do while I'm deciding who to give that stuff to? I'm going to pause the game, or pause the recording for a second here, and figure that out, and then I'll explain what I'm doing when I come back. Just a second. Okay, so I figured out what I'm going to do with those. They're actually all going to the Necromancer, and I will explain why in just a second. The Cure Disease one I'll probably sell once it gets there, but she, oh, hey, look who's got an open shot at my city now, though, that I abandoned it. That would suck. Well, I'll worry about that in a minute. Anyway. My Necromancer is right over here. She currently has a 1 defense leg item. This will make that 2. And then yeah, the Thick Iron Greaves will make that 2. And then Jack's Gift, plus 10 hit points. I would rather have that than the plus 12 regeneration. She's kind of hanging out near the Theocrat, so I can heal her if she needs it. But yeah, I'd rather have the extra 10 hit points, considering she's a melee fighter and has some pretty good items as it is. So yeah, that seems like a good fit for her. Got another Juggernaut. Yeah, you're just gonna keep going the same way. I'm gonna grab those haste berries too so I can get one more down there just that much faster. Actually, it doesn't matter. They'll make it in 2 turns regardless because of advanced logistics. Okay, oh, a whole whopping 32 knowledge from Bullstone. Good, good, good. Okay, I can start making human priests now. With the magic library upgrade in this city. What have we got here? Shooting grounds, we got War Hall. Yeah, I don't think I need any of that other stuff. I'm going to go ahead and just make a handful of these guys. I'll probably make 6 of them and then spread them out to a few different cities. I think having some extra support units with Bestow Ironheart can't hurt. Hospital's done. Gonna have to put some cities on merchandise. Not much I can do about that. I'm just low on money. That one's already got a library queued up, so we'll let it do its thing. People of Osberg organized a magic festival. 180 mana, which I can't even really do anything with. That's alright. Yeah, top priority is keeping production of like these firstborns going and some of my machines. Like, that's going to be the main force that I use to actually make any progress here. That city had a gladiator pit I could have sold too. In fact, maybe I can sell that. I'm going to try. Red's got a few units on land, but they're not doing anything. I don't know if I can safely get this builder out of there. I'm going to actually sail him back the other way and go around. The stupid rapids are in my way. And I don't want to run my armies out of the city with all those units that I've seen moving around that area. I'm hoping that I can just bide my time until this army can start making some meaningful progress against Red. With those phalanxes coming to back them up, they should do pretty well. Alright, so in this battle, I know I want the Necromancer. I know I want the Theocrat. I probably should bring... I'll bring that gold rank knight, because he's close and has a lot of movement. I can probably bring this other knight. Wouldn't mind getting... Actually, anyone who needs healing, he could use it, and then I think one of these wraiths could use it, or one of these titans. Okay, that'll work. There were no reanimators in here, unfortunately. It happens. That's okay. We'll get healers elsewhere. But, I mean, now that I'm here, maybe I should have scouted it first, but, well, heck, I'll just get a free spell out of it, so it's whatever. Let's, probably could just charge. I mean, I have 3 knights. Alright. Let's do it. First off, you need a lot of health. I'm gonna leave them on defense because that's a lot of support units that could do a lot of damage if they all gang up on one guy. And we will let the Titan hang back a little bit and then run around on the next turn. But that guy's not doing anything. Ooh, forgot about the conversions. Got a little lucky. Titan's going to end this battle with less health than he came in with. I think I'm just going to shoot them with black bolts. Nope, they're a frostling. Alright, that opens up everybody else to go wreck some stuff. I'm going to try to kill them before they devastating charge, or before they turn into panthers and cause trouble pouncing on stuff. The Titan is not really a great match for those evangelists. The knights are. I'm going to have him hang back. I don't really want him getting ganged up on and taking a whole lot more damage. Okay, good. They're just going to heal. Alright, that should do it. Could ghoul curse this. I'm not a necromancer, so it wouldn't get heal undead anyway. Oh well. I think it resisted it. Oh, it's still alive. Oh, I got black lightning out of it. While I'm there, those spiders are kind of tempting me. So I don't want them running over and causing trouble for my cities. I wonder if, who's got a lot of movement left? All three of the knights could get down there. You know what? I think I keep getting distracted by other things, but I'm also going to have reinforcements moving through this area, so yeah, I'm going to take care of that while I've got stuff here. This group should be fine, but just to be safe, is there anyone else? Like, I'll throw that Lost Soul in because he's not really going to stick around with everybody else. And why not another knight? Okay. I just don't want these things behind me causing problems. I know my Druid's army will come through there eventually, but right now the Druid's army is severely distracted dealing with purple. I might actually, you know what, this might not be bad for me because I forgot this guy has Dominate and Seduce. I might be able to get some of these spiders on my side, which means I need to make sure to not completely block these choke points. Also, you need healing. Okay. There. As long as they don't web the Theocrat, that would be annoying. Or web everything else. Okay, well that's not cool. Is it safe to seduce something? If that fails, I need a good backup plan. Good backup plan here is Knight. That thing is not going to kill the Theocrat, but there's plenty of stuff down here that could. I may need to focus on killing some stuff here. Might not be able to get both of these, but maybe I can get at least one. Ah, man. Well, it left him with one action point. I could give one of these guys stone skin, which would help. Maybe a little late to summon a siege engine for this one. Yeah, if I give one of them stone skin, like if I give this guy stone skin, that spider may not be able to kill it. Actually, the spider's only going to do 15 damage tops unless it criticals, so it won't kill it anyway. Still, I think I'd rather take the hit with this knight, which uses one of his movements, and then just go after it. Oh good, I got a critical hit. Okay, that helps. That makes things a lot easier. I can shoot that spider with the Theocrat. Yeah. And then I want to go after that hunter spider. Okay, that uses up some of his movement. I could either kill that or give stone skin to those guys. I don't know if they're going to survive. I got 12 to 7, or that's up to 19 times 3 plus that spider there. That knight might not survive either way. I'm going to try to save him. That would up to do now a maximum of 10 and a maximum of 15 here, or well, a maximum of 10 times 3, so 30, and then up to 50. Yeah, they should survive that now. Well, he's also going to be hit from that guy. And we're just going to have to see what happens. If they high roll, they will still kill that knight. Oh, somebody webbed instead. Okay. I don't know whether that's good or bad. Man, that lost soul is not going to be able to kill that Spider Queen. And these guys, they can hit him a little longer, but I need to get rid of them soon. I don't know if I'm going to get to keep any spiders out of this one. I think I've got to just kill everybody. How much damage would stoning do to that spider? I'm betting the lost soul, between the lost soul and stoning. Okay, I think there's a way I can do this. That spider I can leave for one more turn. Between the lost soul and stoning, I'm betting that I can kill. Oh, they were facing that way. That's right. Well, there goes that idea. I was thinking this spider was facing that knight. I was going to move them around and try to kill that guy. Problem is, unless I can kill both of these guys on this turn, I'm out of luck. And I'm going to lose that knight. And I just don't have any useful spells as far as I know. I mean, I guess I could Black Lightning. You know, how much damage would they actually do? You know, the knight... Okay, these spiders aren't a threat. It's these two. So I think I am okay. If I shoot that spider and then build up a charge attack and hit the queen from behind, then maybe... Yeah, I'm going to see how much damage, because this guy's got to do this either way. So build up a charge. Okay, good. They got a crit hit again. That makes things a lot easier. Then I can just Spirit Ray this other one. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, I should be alright then. Oh, they're severely poisoned? Okay. Alright, now we need guns. That knight could die now from the hunter spiders. This is still going to be close. I need to take care of 2 spiders. No, I don't think this is going to be close. I could kill him, and then I could do enough damage with the Theocrat. Actually, the Theocrat could kill that spider. Or at least soak up enough action points that it can't. Okay. Oh, no, just crit hit. Alright. Then I can use the gun with the knights to damage the spider in combination with stoning. Which should, I think, finish it off. Yep. Okay, the battle wasn't ending there for a second. I was like, wait, what? Did I miss something? Okay, so that was a little closer than I thought it was going to be. That's crap items. Sell those. Okay, so no good items, but at least I don't have to worry about those guys spawning and causing issues. the Lost Soul I want back on that tile because he'll heal from from this guy's undead healing. And then I can send everybody up north. In the meantime, I should probably get the rest of my armies kind of together-ish. I know I want the Necromancer stuff all together for sure, so she's going to have all 3 Titans with her. I guess I could put one with the Theocrat anyway, because he's got undead healing too. And I want to make sure I have that caster with the group that needs healing, which is actually more than one. Let's move those guys up there. Oh, hey, oh, there's a reanimator with them. Okay. That's useful. Whole stack's full though. I need to move somebody so that reanimator can get on a useful tile this turn. You just step aside for... Oh, she can go there. Okay, go there for a second. And I will let anyone who needs healing, probably that Wraith. Wraith can go there. And Deathbringer's there. I'll put them here for the moment. This whole group is just an absolute mess of various undead and other things. That's fine. I mean, that's good enough for now. I'll kind of organize everyone going into the next turn a little better than that, but I wouldn't mind getting her Necromantic Aura, so I think I might save up for that. Although Lesser Reanimate Undead would have come in handy a couple times there. That's a Wraith King. Human Deathbringer, that's a tier 3. Probably won't run into a situation where I need Necromantic Aura before I run into one where Lesser Reanimate Undead is good. And also Invoke, I'm going to grab Invoke Death. It's always good to have. Okay, I can explore a bit more with the Spy Drone in this direction because there are 3 moves. Okay, 1, I can go a little further and grab the Haste Berries and go back south. Hi guys. Oh, hey, yeah, you're right. That's the group with the Manticore Rider. If I'm hanging out here, though, they would have to deal with the dragons, too. And there are... Holy smokes, there are 4 dragons in that city, plus the wyverns. Plus a lot of wyverns. Yeah, I think I'd be just fine. I'm gonna send the knights around the back way, probably. I'll have him join up with these guys. Matter of fact, I could go right through that passway right there. I kind of want them to go after the tower, but I want to group them all together first. You know what? Here, we'll just do this. I'm gonna have that group go and get that tower. I really want line of sight in that area. And I don't see why the Firstborn can't come along. Is that a battle they would win? Probable defeat. What am I up against here? A lot of melee units, but the Buttercup Fairies could be an issue. I feel like I could win that battle, but also feel like I don't have a whole lot of an incentive to other than to get it out of the way. You know what? Let's give it a try. These guys have lifesteal. Wait, what's the battlefield enchantment on these creation structures? I don't remember off the top of my head, so on that note, I'm actually not going to do that. Okay. Well, I think I put this battle off long enough, so this episode's going to go a little long today, because I want to get this done. I'm sure you guys would all like to see how this turns out, so I'm going to do this battle before I get off. It ought to be a good one. I can finally knock purple out of the game, hopefully. Who's got the most movement around here? Just pick one of the knights. Okay, so this should be the end of purple. We need all sorts of healing. for those knights. Start with you. And he could rot, so like I was talking about earlier, gonna spread out my machines a bit. It's 3 tiles, so 1, 2, 3. Want to be spread out just enough that it can't affect everybody at once. And we'll hold for a second here and see what they do. Okay, they're wasting their time trying to dispel this. I'm going to cast, I'll let them waste their time trying to dispel that. I'm going to Nourishing Meal this guy too. Because this guy can still summon Beast Horde. I'm not going to want to forget to do that. I'm going to advance this knight and see how they react. Just advance these units in general, I suppose. That's a little close. So they got a choice: to go after, shoot at the machines, or go after the other units that are charging the other walls. And that knight needs patching up too, but he's going to have to wait until healing is available again. Alright. Go ahead and try to dispel that again if you'd like. Yeah, you just keep doing that. Oh, they're gonna charge. Alright. That is fine with me. And now's as good a time as any. Let's do this. That guy just made the mistake of running right out in front of a bunch of units that have devastating charge. And a phalanx. Well, the phalanx can't quite reach him. Yeah, just go hit him. Well, he's gone. It's nice knowing you, pal. Alright, now how about this guy here? Well, I don't really want that cavalry charging them, but I don't mind the cavalry going after that firstborn, so I'm going to try to set it up to where that happens. That's unfortunately a Draconian, so it's not going to do that much fire damage, but I think I did high roll that, so that's kind of nice. He's just going to eat all the fire damage. Was that a critical hit on his part or mine? I think it was his. Oh, I would really like to shoot him with that knight, but I don't think I would do enough damage to finish him. I can't quite get into a angle where I'd have a good shot. Wait, no, that would be 3 spaces from right here. That'd do it. That way I don't have to run the spider up and leave it unguarded. Spider's probably one of my more fragile units. gonna leave that Juggernaut there and see what those horsemen do. Hey guys. Yay! Animal friends. He one-shot those guys. Alright, I don't like you. He has Holy Champion. I mean, he might do extra damage to my animals. I'm not so sure about that. We'll bait him with this little spider. Okay, they've got a way up over here, so I can at least get the phalanxes up on the wall. And the other knight. Hey, can I web this guy? That'd be great. Nope. How about this guy? Nope. That's okay. Yes, I know I burned my own spiders there. I don't really care a whole lot. I'm a terrible person. That wall may have taken enough damage that I could... Well, we'll see. I might not have the right angle here. No, I don't. I'd rather blow a hole there than do damage to the person on it. Did that seriously min roll out of all the damage it could have possibly done? Yes, it did. That's unfortunate. Can I lightning bolt that guy? No, I think he's too far away. I can awaken spirit. Kind of want to get these guys away from stuff because they're sort of taking quite a bit of damage. So units in the middle are more or less just going to be a distraction for this battle. Are they even trying to disjunct that? I don't think they are. You guys are too late. We're up on the wall. Oh, here's what I could do. Okay, I'll move the spider here and go for the higher web chance, which still failed. That's alright. Then I want the phalanxes at least here, and that knight here. Should be able to open the gate. Okay, good. That lets the other knight come in and get a devastating charge on their leader, who is now in a very bad position. I was hoping I could stun him. And then I guess there's no reason why I can't send the firstborns up this way. Actually, I could send pretty much anything up that way because the wall is broken, so I may as well. I think that's pretty much everybody. There's not a whole lot the Juggernaut's gonna do. We'll just let him sit there for now. Oh wait, I do want to move these guys just a bit further. Everybody else is good, I think. I don't know who's getting shot. Oh, they killed that other little spider, okay. This guy almost died. That would have been a shame if I lost the Hunter Spider Queen. Didn't want that. I think I'm going to use the elf to heal her. And then that should be it for these folks. Our friends are all dead. Oh, that's right. This stupid wall never actually blew up. Hang on. We'll take care of that. Oh, who wants the XP? How about that knight? Oh, I should have dispelled. I've been forgetting to do that. Okay, so no casualties. City's mine, and purple is out of the game. So that's one more down. Looks like 3 to go. Yep, just me versus 3 warlords. So basically, I know what I'm dealing with for the rest of this game. Alright, well, I'm not going to go any further here. We'll sort out those items and move on. Well, actually, I might want to... Oh my gosh, there's going to be a ton of items. There are 4 here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going to have to try to remember to do that off camera. I will sort those out next time I get on, I think. Because that's a mess. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pause it. I'm going to sort those out now so I don't forget. And then I will do the outro in just a second. Okay, so I just spread out those items to everybody. Not a whole lot to take note of, except for maybe one thing. My warlord is going to have Pounce. One of the items I found were those climbing gloves or whatever they are, which is going to replace his high-heeled black leather boots. They're right here. I still get the +1 defense, but I'll get improved wall climbing and Pounce. And I love Pounce on a warlord, especially a tireless warlord. And especially a tireless warlord with life-stealing. It's like a better version of defensive strike and just meshes really well with his other abilities. Otherwise, not a whole lot to say. Most of the items I've just sent out are going to end up getting sold, so I'll get those pop-ups as I move on to subsequent turns. Okay, this episode, I need to wrap this one up here, guys. So thanks as always so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.